I'm a registered dietitian.
I'm an exercise physiologist.
I'm a cardiologist.
I'm a clinical pharmacy coordinator.
I'm living with heart disease every day.
And I live with coronary artery disease.
My heart event occurred in October of 2003. Prior to that, I started going out for walks, and I felt a little twinge in my chest, ignored it, and I thought, no, this is not me. I have no history of heart disease in my family, and I don't know whether, this is just something. Then I was downstairs in our house, and I came up the stairs, went into the bedroom, and I had this horrible pain in my chest. It was not just a twinge, it was excruciating pain. I called the doctor, and then they did the angiogram, and they found that all my vessels were plugged, and it was quite a shock to me. So I had to wait over the weekend, and I had my surgery, my quadruple bypass surgery on that Monday, October 6th. I've always had difficulty with my weight, and it was like 2 years ago, I went back to Weight Watchers, and I started for a while, and probably it was into 2 months into it, and I got really discouraged and I quit. So that I started, really putting on more pounds again. And actually, what had happened, I wore this one shirt to school, and children are very honest. And this little boy said to me, "Is that your husband's shirt?" And I thought, oh, that was another thing that really hit me. And I said, "No, it's my shirt, So I thought, Weight Watchers worked in the past. I'm going to give it another shot. With Weight Watchers, I keep track of my food every day. I write down what I eat, and each thing that I put in my mouth does have a point to it. I have a certain number of points, and I do stick with that a day. I go to the Saturday morning meetings. There's a great group of people I've met, and they're very chatty women, and men too, very supportive. Very supportive, and I've gotten to know a lot of people there, and they're very helpful. They come up with a lot of different ideas on how to fix food, especially keeping within your point range, and yes. Since June, I have lost 34 pounds altogether. I relate that to my grandson, who is 2 years old. He weighs 31 pounds, but I lift him up and I think, oh my goodness, I have lost this much weight, and it makes me feel so good. Now that have lost the weight. My triglycerides have been cut in almost in half since last year, and my LDL is low, which I'm very happy about. It's a struggle for me every day, food is. I love food. I need to grocery shop wisely. I need to stay away from certain foods like potato chips and that sort of thing, because it's very hard for me. I know if I open up that bag, it will be empty. I choose my snacks more wisely than I did before. I eat more fruits and vegetables. I really watch the amounts on the side of the box, the calorie count, because before I was really eating a lot, and I didn't realize how much I was eating before I really started tracking what I was eating. I remember this when I was in the hospital after my surgery. A nutritionist came to talk to me, and she was telling me about the good foods to eat, of course, to stay away from the trans fats, which I did. But I started eating too much of the good stuff. She told me about granola bars. And I thought, well, she told me it was a great food. Oh, so I thought, you want to get in great foods in your body, to help your heart. Well, I started eating those like they were candy. And I didn't realize, you really don't realize how much you pack on, how much you eat. And I thought I was eating good, but I was eating too much of it. I was not watching my portion control. I encourage women who are having chest pain or do not know their cholesterol numbers to go see their doctor. It's very important that you know your numbers, and it's also very important to listen to your body. If your body's telling you something, you really need to listen to it. My name is Kathy, and I'm living with heart disease every day.